I'm Sarah Fragani with KENS 5 News Now. A 13-year-old boy is rushed to the hospital overnight after he was shot in a drive-by shooting. The boy was inside a home on North Calaveras and West Ashby Place on San Antonio's west side when police say someone drove by and started shooting at the house. The boy was shot in the back. He's now in critical condition. Police said they do not have a good description of the shooter or the getaway vehicle at this time, but if you know anything, call police. A heartbreaking story out of the Stone Oak area where a driver hit a mom and her toddler, killing them. The mom was walking on Stone Oak Parkway near Evans Road on the north side Wednesday night and pushing the stroller with her toddler in it. Police say a driver who was speeding lost control at a curve just as the mom and toddler were crossing the crosswalk headed toward Canyon Ridge Elementary and hit them. The child was 2 years old or younger.
Young child and the female we believe to be the mother. They were both in the designated crosswalk area, walking on the crosswalk when the vehicle struck them. Just a tragic incident that occurred. Every decision we make has consequences.
Police detained the driver and say alcohol might have been a factor. If he was found under the influence, the driver will face 2 counts of intoxicated manslaughter. Exclusive video shows Bexar County deputies detaining the wrong man at the wrong house. That mix-up happening in December 2022, but now the family is demanding answers from the sheriff's office.
Sheriff's office, Charlie Warren.
My little girl was crying and my sons didn't know what to do either.
The man, who only wanted to be identified as Chris, is put into handcuffs at his home. But 5 minutes later, deputies got a call that Chris was not the man they were looking for. The Bexar County Sheriff's Office told KENS 5 they got the address from the suspect's ankle monitor. Turns out the man they were looking for was actually 300 feet away in another house. A construction worker was hit by a car while he was on the job last night. The truck driver was on 410 and Ray Ellison around 9 o'clock when he hit the worker. He suffered several injuries and was taken to the hospital, and it appears the driver waited for officers to arrive, but police have not released other details at this time. Artificial intelligence these days is being used across many industries, and now apparently AI is helping with murder cases.
Should I ever go missing, please look for me and know that my husband did something to me. Hi, my name is Cecilia Huerta Gallegos, and these were my last words to someone I trusted.
This here was Cecilia Huerta Gallegos speaking through AI. The video is chilling, but local nonprofit Search and Support San Antonio says people on social media are fascinated with AI, and this helps bring attention to the case. They said Gallegos' own family approved the image and script. Gallegos disappeared in the summer of 2019. She was last at her Northwest Side home, arguing with her husband, Reyes Gallegos. Her husband was arrested and charged with murder and now awaiting his trial this May. The man who was shot and killed in his home earlier this week after dropping off his wife at work has been identified. Police say 61-year-old Jesus Ortega had just returned home on West French Place around 5 a.m. when someone in a black SUV opened fire on him. He actually made it inside without getting hit, but then the SUV turned back around and fired more rounds into the house, killing him. 2 children were in the home but were not hurt. Police are still looking for the shooter. This month marks 1 year since a UIW student was killed in what police believe was a road rage shooting, and now there's a hefty reward to catch his killer. Joseph Banales was driving home from a military ball on April 15th last year when police believe someone in a car shot Joseph's car, killing the 22-year-old Army cadet. It happened on I-35 near Olympia Parkway in Selma, and in a tearful interview, his mom said she can't believe her son's killer is still out there a year later.
Just haven't taken one person out of this world. It doesn't just affect that one person. He would have been an uncle again, and his sister's getting married. Huge milestones that I'll miss for him.
A new $60,000 reward has been offered for information that leads to Joseph's killer. According to witnesses, the suspect was driving a dark-colored sports car, possibly a Nissan 350Z with a loud exhaust. You can call Crime Stoppers at 210-224-STOP if you have any information that can help police. After more than 50 years at the Hemisphere, the Institute of Texan Cultures is moving to a new home. The museum will shut down in May and relocate to its temporary home in the first floor of the Frost Tower. A permanent home has not been finalized. The move reignites speculation that the land could be the home of a future sports arena. So we'll wait and see. And that's KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Frugani.